Ancient Silk Road trade. The Silk Road was not a single path, but a vast network of trade routes linking east and west, thriving from 130 BC to the 1450s. Spanning over 6,500 kilometers, it connected China's Han Dynasty with the Roman Empire, weaving through the Gobi Desert, Pamir Mountains, and Central Asian steppes. Merchants traded silk, spices, jade, and porcelain, while ideas like Buddhism, astronomy, and papermaking flowed alongside goods. Caravans of camels, numbering up to 1,000 in large expeditions, trudged through harsh terrains, their bells echoing as they carried wealth. Archaeological finds, such as Roman glassware in Luoyang from 100 CE, reveal its vast reach. This exchange reshaped economies and cultures, from Chinese silk looms to Roman markets. Understanding this network begins with exploring how it transformed societies across continents over centuries. Silk, the road's iconic commodity, originated in China, where silkworms fed on mulberry leaves produced by delicate cocoons. The process, a closely guarded state secret, involved boiling cocoons to unravel threads into luxurious fabrics, with artisans working in imperial workshops. By 100 AD, silk reached Rome, valued at its weight in gold per Pliny the Elder, fueling a trade deficit of 100 million sesterces annually. Chinese records from 200 AD indicate 600 million meters of silk was produced yearly, though overproduction risked market saturation, leading to export quotas. This prized goods journey underscores the economic dominance driving the Silk Road's early success. Spices from India, including pepper, cinnamon, and cardamom, enriched the trade with exotic flavors. Indian merchants sailed to ports like Muziris and Barbaricum, bartering spices for Roman gold, Chinese silk, and Persian silver. These goods preserved food, treated fevers, and were prized in medieval Europe, where pepper exceeded silver's value by 300% in 500 AD. Monsoons dictated shipping, with traders waiting 6 months for winds, navigating routes past Sri Lanka. By 500 AD, spice trade boosted India's economy by 15% per historical trade logs, though pirates off the Malabar coast demanded armed escorts, raising costs by 20%. Camels, dubbed the ships of the desert, were indispensable for overland transport. Bred for endurance, they carried up to 300 kilograms across the Taklamakan Desert, surviving weeks on stored fat. Caravanserais, fortified rest stops built every 30 to 40 kilometers, offered water, fodder, and protection, with over 1,200 identified in a 2023 survey. Bandits, organized in groups of 50, frequently ambushed caravans, forcing merchants to travel in convoys of 100 or more, guarded by armed escorts. Their resilience linked distant markets, from Chang'an to Antioch, sustaining trade flows. Paper, invented in China around 105 AD by Kai Lun, spread westward via the Silk Road. Crafted from mulberry bark, hemp, and rags, it replaced expensive parchment, slashing literacy costs by 70% by 800 AD. By 751 AD, captured Chinese papermakers taught Arabs in Samarkand, and by 1150, paper mills dotted Europe. Baghdad's House of Wisdom held 400,000 volumes by 900 AD, fueling scholarship. This innovation transformed administration, with Tang Dynasty records doubling in volume, fostering cultural and intellectual exchange across empires. Buddhism traveled along the Silk Road, carried by monks like Faxian, who trekked from China to India in 399 AD over 15 years. They brought sutras and statues, founding monasteries in oasis towns like Dunhuang, which housed 492 caves by 1000 AD. By 600 AD, Buddhist art influenced Central Asian frescoes, with 2022 excavations uncovering 10,000 manuscripts. Local rulers sometimes resisted, fearing cultural erosion, yet trade routes facilitated this spiritual spread, blending with Zoroastrianism in some regions. The decline began with the Mongol invasions in the 13th century, as Genghis Khan's 1206 conquests opened routes temporarily. His successors' wars, peaking in 1368, closed them by 1400, with trade dropping 40% per 2023 economic models. Maritime trade via the Indian Ocean, led by Zheng He's 1405 to 1433 voyages with 30,000-ton fleets, offered a safer alternative, carrying silk and porcelain. European demand for spices shifted focus to Venice by 1450, ending the Silk Road's dominance after 1,300 years. Today, the Silk Road's legacy fuels China's Belt and Road Initiative, launched in 2013, linking 70 countries with $1 trillion in projected infrastructure by 2030. Archaeologists use satellite imagery to map lost routes, discovering a 1,000-year-old caravan site in 2023. Cultural festivals in Xi'an revive silk weaving and dance, drawing 500,000 visitors annually. Balancing development with heritage preservation, this initiative echoes ancient trade, requiring global cooperation to sustain its historical value.